continuing to follow the
Right
special
here
counsel
is a
regulations
card
as it relates to the
carrying,
report.
ladder
And
climbing,
we haven't
little
received the
Democrat,
report.
little
Has there been a
Napoleon
draft
complex
opinion
prick.
about keeping it from going to Congress?
Just
No,
listen to him.
Congressman,
He's
I'm
an
not going to talk
idiot.
about the
He is
kind
a
of ongoing
climber
investigation
up
that
the
is the special
Democratic
counsel.
ladder
I
to
will
what he calls
share with us
success.
today.
He
Mr.
will
Whitaker,
never,
did
ever.
Donald Trump ask you
He
if you
probably
were
is going to be
recused,
wearing orange.
before
Listen
you
to this
became
prick.
acting attorney general? If that question came up, did he ask you what you would do?
Congressman, I've already answered that question in my opening statement.
Do you believe Attorney General Sessions should have recused?
As I mentioned in my answers previously, the recusal decision...
No, do you believe, yes or no, that he should have recused?
I actually, as I sit here today, I do not have an opinion. I believe he determined it was the right decision for him to make, and so I agree that he made the right decision for him.
Have there been any discussions at the department about pardons for Paul Manafort, Roger Stone, Michael Flynn, or
See,
Michael
they're
Cohen?
trying to trip him up to say
Congressman,
something
we
that
have
they
a
already
very
know he said so they can get him for perjury and pull him off the
system
That the
stand.
president doesn't follow, but have there been
Take him out of
discussions
his
about pardons
position.
for those individuals that
He
you're
only
aware
has
of?
5
Yes or no?
days left before Barr
Congressman,
comes
as I've
in
been
and smokes
acting
their
Attorney General, I have not
backside.
been involved in any discussions of any pardons, even and including the ones you're discussing.
You made a public statement last week that the investigation
Eric
was nearly complete.
Swalwell.
Is that your
Eric
characterization or is
Swalwell.
that
He
Bob
suffers
Mueller's
from
characterization?
ISIS syndrome.
Congressman,
Intelligent sleeping
that
idiot
position
syndrome.
that I mentioned last week in a press conference was my position as acting Attorney General.
Would Bob Mueller, if sitting before us right now, agree with you?
You know, Congressman, Bob Mueller is going to finish his investigation when he wants to finish his investigation.
Is Mr. Mueller honest?
Congressman, I have been on the record
Listen to this
about my
moron
respect for
trying to
Bob
trap
Mueller
him.
and his ability to conduct this investigation.
Do you believe he's honest? Yes or no?
I have no
This is
reason
what
to believe
they
he's
did
not
to,
honest, so yes, I do believe he's
Do you
honest.
believe he's
Flynn.
conflicted? Yes or no?
Congressman, as I mentioned regarding recusals, you know, sort of the conflict analysis is for the individual lawyer to make once a matter is before them. And I'm sure that whether it's Bob Mueller, whether it's Rod Rosenstein,
But the president has
anybody
called
else
him
at the Department
conflicted.
of Justice,
The
they
president's
would do
called
it.
him conflicted and you oversee the investigation. Do you believe that Mr. Mueller's conflicted?
Congressman, as acting Attorney General, I have followed regular order at the Department of Justice, and I have expected that the lawyers and the support staff and agents that work for me follow regular order. And as I sit here today, I don't have any reason to believe that.
So you don't believe you believe he's honest, you don't believe he's
See how he
conflicted.
latched onto
Can
that?
you say right now, Mr. President, Bob Mueller is
See,
honest
he latched
and not
onto that
conflicted?
one little comment.
Congressman, I'm not a puppet to repeat what you're
There
saying.
you go,
Are you able to
Matthew.
say it, or do you not believe
I
it?
have answered your question.
Eat
as
him
to
up,
what I
Matthew.
believe
Spit
about
the little
special
prick
counsel.
out.
I stand by my prior
Can
statement.
you say it to the president, though?
Congressman, I am not here to be a puppet to repeat terms and words that you say that I should say.
Can you say that to the president?
Regular order.
Look at this guy.
Mr.
I'd
Chair,
like to
he hasn't
bitch
answered that
slap
question.
him.
Sorry?
He has not answered the question if he would say that Mr. Mueller is honest.
The time of
not
the gentleman
conflicted
has
with the president.
expired. The witness may answer the question.
Let me rephrase
I don't have
that
anything
for
further to add. I
the
think I've
spiders
answered
that
the
crawl on
Congressman's
YouTube.
question.
That's
I'd like
a
to
question
bitch
for
slap him
observers.
if he did
The,
something terribly bad to
gentleman
me.
from,
That
North
means
Dakota
it's a
was on.
conditional
Mr. Whitaker,
statement, not a
you've
threat.
obviously been acting Attorney General during some fairly interesting times, and we've heard a lot about that today. But I also want to commend the Department of Justice, the FBI, the White House, and all
Now
other
here's
law
the
enforcement
Republicans
who was
going to bring
involved in the
back a little
First Step Act.
sanity into this deal.
This is a tremendous shift, not just for
I'll
the
do a
Department of Justice,
wrap-up
not just for
of
Republicans,
this,
and not
but
just for Democrats.
below and to
it's
the
way
right of your
government's supposed to
screen,
work. It's supposed
you'll
to
see
show,
subscribe on this YouTube.
redemption,
Subscribe to this
tough
and
on
tell all your friends
traffickers,
to do it.
organized crime,
We're going to
and
take back
also
this
work
country.
towards,
This is Ramblin' Randy.
a
Look forward to a
smarter way
wrap up
deliver
in the
criminal
evening.
justice,
Talk to
particularly
y'all
with
later.
addiction.